Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Valhalla. As you can see, well, maybe you can figure it out, but my fast travel kicked back in after I got a little ways away, and apparently Gunnar wants to speak to me.
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
Okay.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I will bring the people together.
You know, it didn't even clue into me that they actually hadn't got married yet.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day. To celebrate the strength of your bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, sé dwi 'di caru ti gynnar. Dwi'n efo am lwcus bod I wedi dod o hyd o ti yng nghariad.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi 'di breuddwydio am ffiwtio yn hun. A di so tawelwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti. Tiw'r enaid fel dim arall. A dyn as strong a bwretici. Ac fel as I fierce. Mae'r calon yn hedfan dyr ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us hedfan efo'n gilydd. Tro bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd am byth.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
The couple now bonded in matrimony. Now we drink.
Caught a couple words in there. I heard premonition in that, but like, yeah.
Volka, I want to thank you for all you've done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, at peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
What do you think of all this? A little dull in my...
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something, but this feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
What do you think of all this? A little dull in my view.
And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways.
There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
I liked the part where they gave each other swords.
Excuse me.
I'm never getting married. When
I like
I get a
So
sword,
did she give
I'm
him
keeping it.
a different sword, or did she give him his sword back? Because it looked the same to me.
Alvis, I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished to, I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
I mean, that's fair. Hey, little man.
You've been among us for quite some time, Retta. Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
I wonder if that Saxon slave will wear the hair shirt again.
Wait, are some of these... yeah, some of these are my raiders.
Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You are a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to bo ma. Hoping now but well in a case me the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you.
I mean, I couldn't be happier, I do believe, out of that, but that was more or less it. Everything else I heard was too much.
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your love.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so, but my heart is yours. That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more, something only he can find.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Well, that was good. I like that. Like, everybody showed up. Got a bunch of my raiders in that here as well to flesh them out so that they're people that you recognize. I mean, I like that. That's a good after. I was going to say after credits, but I guess we technically haven't seen credits yet, have we? Now then, the question is, though, when does everybody go back to their places? And what the... Oh, I see, it's loading, so that everybody goes back to their places. Gotcha. So I'm wondering then, if you have a relationship with someone else, are they a part of that scene instead of Randy? Or do you have a similar scene, just obviously without the couple stuff, you know? Actually, you know what? Let's talk to her real quick. Because now that we've done everything, right?
Good to see you, darling.
Show me the Alliance map.
I should go.
Alright, nothing. Alright. So that's it for that kind of stuff. Now, I know we still have to go and give Hytham the last of the medallions, but one other thing that I keep forgetting to do, even though we've had it done for a while now, is to go and give the rest of the artifacts to this guy. Because I do believe there's even an achievement for doing it.
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Let me see what you have. Wonderful. This should complete my collection.
Oh, a Gorgon shield, eh? Alright, let's see what this shield is. That's honestly interesting to me. Let's see. Chance to poison your weapon on parry. Alright. I mean, I'd rather poison everyone around me, not just my weapon, but I mean, that's still a decent shield. I like the fact that it's already at the top level, because otherwise that would be nonsense. It's like, congratulations, you've collected, I don't know, like 50 of those things. I don't know how many there were. There's a lot, though. Now here's a thing that you have to upgrade yourself. Like, that would be that'd be a real prick move, wouldn't it? Oh, don't know what that was about, but whatever.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Alright, so with that, we now have all of the Thor gear. Thor's battle plate. Thor's helmet. Thor's gauntlets. Mentor thing. Thor's breeches. There we go. That all thored up. And then with that, we need to go and get Thor's hammer, which is over in Norway. And then I think that's every thing that we need to clean up. I'll take another quick look at the quest. Oh, and then we'll go and because I haven't really been paying attention to the patch notes, so we'll go and see if they fixed it. Now, this should be, I imagine, yeah. So I'll put a marker there, because I know that Thor's hammer is up there somewhere. And since that guy was nice enough to put a picture there, and we need a boat to get there, I guess, so we'll fast travel here. I do like the armor set. It does look pretty cool. I don't like the helmet, but I don't like my characters wearing helmets, so, I mean, what can you do? It looks good with the Isu stuff, too. I don't know how good Thor's hammer is going to be. I mean, it looked alright, but it looked very much like a crowd control weapon. If I had, like, on, I think that was actually Odyssey as well, where you could have, or maybe that was Origins. I'm not sure if that was in Odyssey, actually. Where you could have two different melee weapons equipped and switch between them. I know that was in Origins. I don't think that was in Odyssey, actually, come to think of it.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Because I think in Odyssey you could set yourself up different armor sets and switch between them in the menu to just like equip like full sets. But I don't think that there was ever I don't think that there was ever like a quick switch between melee weapons. But whatever. I kind of wish they had that because, like I said, from the looks of Thor's hammer, I think it does an AoE stun thing. Which would probably be pretty good against crowds, but I'm not sure if it's something I'd want to use constantly, you know? And I mean, for all I know, there's going to be stuff in the DLC that I want to use instead. But we'll definitely start out going... I mean, see, and the thing is, right, is like I got all of my other stuff that I was wearing upgraded, so it's like, do I want to switch? Because I feel like switching would just kind of, you know, then I'll be using weaker stuff. Granted, it won't be that much weaker if I keep Thor's stuff equipped, but I mean, I don't know. It's just, you know, I'm so used to the way Eivor looks. Will it be weird to have him wearing something else, you know? Who the fuck told you to put the sail down? Because, yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had Eivor more or less the same way for so long, right? No helmet, no well, I mean, obviously the helmet and chest piece were equipped, but not showing. And I mean, I've been using this armor for a while, and I don't even remember particularly why I've been using that particular armor set. I think it had to do with me being surrounded by enemies or something. Because, I mean, obviously, one-on-one, they won't, and nobody will really stand a chance, but at the same time, you know, if I get surrounded, technically, something could go wrong. I mean, I still highly doubt that anyone would be able to take me out, but I mean, also, is there really a road that leads straight to the hammer? I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be up there. And the road goes that way. And once again, this is just based off of that guy's picture, I mean. Like, maybe he got the hammer somewhere else and just went up here to take the picture for some reason. That would be weird, right? It's honestly the only thing that I found useful about having those pictures on is like when I'm looking for something, odds are there's a picture. Like, for example, I knew where the bear was because those guys took a picture of them with the dead bear. So it was like, oh, well, that's what that mystery is. Now, granted, I was going to do all the mysteries anyway, so it didn't really make a difference, but still. Okay, now there's supposed to be a crater, which I guess this could be. I mean, this definitely looks like a crater of sorts. It's definitely... Yeah, there it is. Meow meow. Meow meow. So I don't know if you had to have all of Thor's equipment actually equipped, or if you just needed to have it all. I guess I could have taken a piece off and seen if I could still pick it up or not, but alright, let's see. Okay, so I think what this one does is on hit, every hit has a chance to do stun damage to all enemies around. So I mean, let's see. Heavy hits set fallen enemies on fire, increase heavy damage, lock stance, weak points, attack after each hit, weapon, critical chance after each hit, critical damage when close to full health. I mean, I guess just increase attack after each hit. Then I imagine the stun on this is probably better than anything else, since I'm not using, but it also looks like that's the only gonna be the only stun thing that stun rune that I have. Yeah. Ah well. Alright. So got the shield equipped. Alright, and that's okay, so Norway is clear. Finland we finished. The only thing we have left is that one mystery in England. So like I said, we'll take a quick trip over there to see if it's fixed or not. If it is, great, we can finish it off. If not, oh well, there's no achievement. And then we'll take a quick look at the achievement list itself to see if there is, in fact, any achievements that I haven't gotten yet for some reason or other. So let's see, our last thing is here. Got 2 places actually relatively close to it. This one here looks like it's less buildings, so the odds are there'd be less walls around it. So I mean, would adding additional stun onto the hammer be better? Or would adding speed to it be better, right? Like, the stun would make it so that obviously the stun damage would be better, but at the same time, right, if you have increased speed, then you're going to be hitting more often, potentially getting more of the bursts happening, right? So, like, I don't know. If there's an easier way to get runes, now granted, I have sold a bunch of runes that I wasn't using just to clear it out. I feel like the whole rune system could have been done a little bit better. Because I don't know, it's too random. And you can't really buy them anywhere. Like, you can buy them at stores. But it's also random which ones you can buy. So, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, the fact that it has like the lightning effects on that, while cool, I don't like how it does, like how it has it while it's sheath. Like if it started with the lightning effects when it got drawn, that would be cool, but it honestly kind of annoys me that it's just constantly sparking. Alright, let's see. Yeah, nobody here. Alright. Okay, so then let's check the achievements. 50 out of 61. Complete all territories. Oh! And I have a feeling that I can't do that until this mystery is cleared, and I can't clear this mystery. And then, so yeah, that's the last one that I have, unless one of these secret achievements are it. Complete 10 royal, yeah, whatever. So give me a second here to just quickly look up the achievements for here and see what ones are secret. Let's see, complete arc. Complete the arc, eliminate all targets, we did that. Run through 30 breakable objects, we did do that. I remember we got that. Reach Finland, we did that. Draw Excalibur, we did that. Complete the Animus Anomaly. Oh, swim a total of 3 kilometers with the horse, having done that. Obtain all video fragments and watch the Hidden Truth video, we did that. Obtain Thor's hammer, or Thor's helmet, we did, and wield Mjolnir, we got that. And that's it. So yeah, the only thing we haven't done that's a secret achievement is to swim a bunch with the horse, which I'm not gonna lie is a stupid fucking achievement. Like seriously, who makes that an achievement in a game? To swim a bunch with your horse. But yeah, so unless that gets fixed, that achievement won't be fucking popping for me for completing all territories, which is fucking bullshit. Considering that, like, I can go there, but nothing fucking happens because I'm supposed to be killing a guy. There's supposed to be a Goliath there to kill, but guess what isn't there? God, this swimming 3 kilometers with the horse is going to be a fucking pain in the ass, man. Oh, there it is. That, I mean, because the only other way then that I could do it now, oh no, I was gonna say now, granted, I could just start a new game and quickly go through all the territories, but I can't because we have all the territories in or we have the section in Norway that you can't get to right off the bat, and I doubt that you could get to it quickly, even though in reality there's no real reason why you shouldn't be able to get to those mysteries in that. So maybe once you leave Norway, if you go back, you'll be able to do it. And then obviously there's certain, well, no, because I guess there was nothing hidden behind. Oh, or was there? I think there actually might have been a wealth or something that was hidden behind them. One of the main story arcs. But yeah, like I'd have to go through and collect everything again, which takes forever. Oh, dude, you're not swimming anymore. Get back in the water. So I mean, like that would be fucking horrible. But then the question is, am I good just having one achievement missing on the game? Now, granted, I'm not going to worry about it until we're finished the DLC. And in all honesty, I don't know if I should be worried about it until they've announced, like, here's our last DLC, and I finished that. Because until they're like, hey, no more DLC, and then I only have that one achievement left, then I'll be worried about it. And depending on how far in the future that is, it may be to a point where I wouldn't mind quickly running through the game again. Although I don't know if I could even say that it would be quick. Because, I mean, even just trying to burn through everything, obviously, I would still need to level up a bunch. But then again, I do get... And then, like, depending on how many arcs I actually have to do, and then there's certain arcs that are locked behind other ones. Now, I could technically get a bunch of the wealth, and if I have the guaranteed assassination on, obviously that would help me go through certain areas, because I could just make sure that I do it quietly. Um, and I feel like I know enough tricks and that now to be able to actually fight when I need to and still win against people that are a higher level than me. But a lot of those tricks do involve my abilities, and since I doubt there's a new game plus mode on here, although did they add one? I think they may have added a new game plus to Odyssey at some point. So actually, come to think of it, because I mean, if there was a new game plus, right, I could obviously burn through the entire game. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have a. Yeah, so they don't currently have a new game plus. Now, granted, Origins and Odyssey didn't have New Game Plus right away either. Let's see, Worthy, Archaeologist, Disorder of the Ancients. Yeah, those are the last 3 achievements I got. So I mean, okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go to my achievements. No, not that. Unlocked ones. Now, I do believe it was called Seahorse. And over design. Yeah, okay. So I hadn't got it yet. That's good. I was just figured I'd make sure. But yeah, that honestly sucks that I have that one fucking mystery. Because I mean, I really don't want to restart the game. If they do put in a new game plus mode, that would obviously make it easier. But at the same time, I would, like I said, I'm pretty sure there was at least a few wealth that were hidden behind main quest lines, and if they're behind a main quest line, that main quest line might be hidden behind another main quest line. Now, granted, obviously, if there was a new game plus, I think there might even be a difficulty lower than the one we're on now. I think we're on normal, and I think there's like a very easy, so I could really ditch the difficulty. I'd have all my stuff. Now, granted, with all the wealth in that pack, that would be nice, because then I could upgrade some more of the weapons and that and see what they look like. Not that I would probably use them, but yeah, I don't know. It's really annoying that one thing. So let's see, which region is that in? It's in Sussex. So let's see, Valhalla, Sussex Mysteries. Here we go. All mysteries in Sussex. Prayer for Vengeance, no. Rock of Fidelity, Eivor the Sheepdog. King of the Hay People, that's the one. Yeah, so so there's just supposed to be a Goliath there that you kill. So Valhalla, King of the Hay People, no Goliath. No, not King of the Gay People. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like. Mhm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try this, and it looks like there's a couple things that you might get them to spawn, but I mean, I just really want this fucking 3 kilometers. I mean, I barely swam with the horse because if you need to go down the river, why would you take the horse? But yeah, it seems like there's a few people that had a bunch of bugs with different mysteries, um, or that had bugs with mysteries. Some different ones, some in the same one. Um, some found solutions for it, other ones did not. So I mean, I will attempt one or two of the solutions here. Well, granted, I'll attempt the one solution. Oh, okay, good. There's the achievement. Seahorse. Awesome. Okay, and then we will head back down here to see, because does seem to be a couple of now the one guy seemed to have the exact same issue that I did, where there's a chest that's there, and he looted the chest apparently without killing the Goliath, which I do believe is exactly the same thing that happened to me, because it is a wealth chest, and I think I went by, grabbed it, and just left because I was like, I don't really want to fucking deal with you. Um, but there was another guy who said that he killed him and it didn't count, so he just shot an arrow into the dead body. Now, unfortunately for me, there's no dead body for me to shoot an arrow into. And somebody else says something about burning all of the hay people, which, I mean, it looks like a lot of them are already. Well, that missed horribly. These guys are obviously already on fire, but I'll throw a torch at them anyway. Or maybe just see if there's any that aren't lit up. That one's lit. Didn't look lit for a second there, but these guys are all lit up. Guys are all lit up, and then yeah, the Goliath is supposed to be sitting here, and I guess you're able to talk to him. But as you can see, even when I ping, there's no markers or anything. Note here. No dead body, obviously. Okay, so one of their solutions is actually one that I don't actually know how to do, come to think of it. Place marker back legend set. Was to exit the Animus and then go back in. And they said that it. Now, granted, I don't know if it was for this one in particular that it was a fix for. Could be. I like how he just like took a couple steps back. Let's see. Ugh. So let's see if this spawns in the Goliath. If it doesn't, I may have to reach out to Ubisoft support. Because, like, it's my last mystery. It's literally the last thing I have to do in the main game. Yeah, that's not really a surprise that it didn't work. But, oh well. I mean, I'll try and reach out to Ubisoft support and see if I can get an answer, but if I do, yay. If I don't, oh, well, I still have time before I get the rest. Oh, aha! It worked. I wonder if, like, heavy attacks have a... Yay! Stun attack. Hey, and that's it. King of the Hate People done. Hey, look at that, it works. So if it bugs out for you,
there's an end to his madness.
fucking exit, come here, exit the Animus, and come back in. Apparently that'll work. Fuck yeah. That honestly makes me so happy. That is a great ending to this part, I think. It's a little bit short, although a lot longer, since I apparently really didn't have any distance on the fucking horse thing, but let's put the king back on his throne. Well, you know, whatever. And yeah, that will be it for this part. Next week, we will head into the Ireland DLC. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.